how you doing? What's the gossip? Let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. How is everyone doing? I'm up and it's quite early still. I've been having a chill morning. It's Saturday and I'm going to start the deck, and I'm going to sand it down today, and I'm going to start. I think it's going to take me quite a while because I need it to be perfect, so I'm just going to take my time with it. So throughout the day I'll be nipping up there. I'm so sorry if I look crazy. Like I say, I've not long woke up. I'm going to get it all sanded, and then I need to pick a stain or an oil. I was talking in my last video and asked for a little bit of help on what I would put on the desk. So I probably want it to be something quite dark because we're going for the masculine vibes in the office. So I just need a little bit of help on what I could put on there. So some people are saying, or like my friend had said about putting an oil on rather than like a varnish. So yeah, I need to look into it because I'm not very good at that. So I need that to be perfect because I'm not painting it unless I get the perfect colour. So not painting it, staining it. I'm definitely not going to paint it. So yeah, I'm literally going to do that. I've got my little iced coffee. Like this stuff, it just makes me so happy. This time of year when it's boiling outside, can't beat a nice coffee. And I've talked about these before. I literally just get them off Amazon. These little glasses, they come in a pack of 2. I went for the amber ones because it goes with my interiors. And yes, I think about that kind of stuff. I have too much time on my hands sometimes. I'll leave them linked below. Really inexpensive but perfect, even if it's for orange juice or just some water and you want it to look cute. So yeah, today is not going to be made up of a lot. I have finished editing my last video. I'm so sorry to you guys. It was like 53 minutes long. Wild. But do you know what? I was having such a good time with the editing in it. I was having such a good time playing around a little bit differently. And I spoke at the end of that one, so I'll mention it here again. I'm just trying to change up the editing a little bit. So let me know if you're enjoying that, or actually if it's irritating, because I've been back on YouTube, but I've been doing this since August, which is not a ton of time, and my editing went very the same through every video, which is cool. But I think it's time now that I think about how to take up a little notch and maybe change some of the scenes and stuff. So any feedback that you guys get, let me know. When you watch videos, what are the parts in people's vlogs that you love? Is it the B-roll? Do you love it when they're just pottering around and doing stuff and got the camera in the corner? Do you love it when they're sitting talking to the camera? What parts? Because obviously I want to adapt a lot of that. The rest of this year, my energy is going to be put into YouTube and the business. And these two things for me, I'm just going to work so hard on them. And if you think about when I'm filming this, so it's Saturday night, the business goes live in the morning. It goes live tomorrow morning. So we've only got a small selection of stuff in comparison to a store. But what I wanted to do was sort of gauge it to see what you want. We get the website up, making sure that the orders and the couriers that we're using and all this sort of stuff, we didn't want to jump in and throw everything in it, because then we're almost a bit like deer in headlights. So we were like, let's just get some, we've got quite a lot of stuff, get it all on there, see what you guys are like and see your feedback, and then yeah, take it from there. And I'm also going to be setting up a YouTube channel for that, and that's going to be a day in the life of a new business owner and trying to figure life out. So I'll talk loads over there while I'll mention it on here. This is predominantly going to be about me and the home and all that sort of stuff. That's always going to be the case, but I will reference it and I will talk to it because it's going to be a huge part of my life. And anyone that's vlogging tends to talk about their whole life. So yes, I feel like I'm in a space at the minute where I am absolutely loving YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I struggle with the other socials because I just get myself in mind of like, what do people want to see? Whereas on here, I feel like you guys are really clear and tell me, just talk, just share your life, just do that. And sometimes when I get into the other socials, I'll go in like peaks and waves where I'll be like, oh my god, posting every single day, like getting tons of content. And then sometimes I get into a bit of mind block where I go, right, what next? And I think the mind block, if I'm honest, comes from when I'm renovating, because if I'm renovating a space, I don't have time to think like about a lot of other stuff. So renovating a whole room, ripping back the plaster, getting the electrics, doing all the stuff you need to do there, as well as trying to set up a business and doing all the stuff on the side, and then as well as trying to keep all your socials afloat. Sometimes it's difficult. It's amazing because I love doing what I do, and I do this as a choice. This is a hobby for me. Sometimes I think that's where my mind block comes from, because I'm a little bit like, right? There's just a lot. But like I say, right now my energy and time is going into YouTube and the editing and trying to do cool B-roll. I probably need to invest in a new camera at some point. I use the Canon G7X and I love it. I think it's been the vlogging camera for a lot of vloggers over the years. Like all your biggest amazing vloggers use at some point this camera, and you can't even buy it anymore. It's like gold dust. People will spend a fortune to try and get hold of one. I think the thing for me is it feels like the shot is really close, so that's probably why I use a tripod most of the time, because in your arm you're like holding your arm so far out, whereas you want something that can give you a bit more of a wider shot, and the Canon G7X just can't do that. And it's an amazing camera. I love it. It's taken me through all my little vlogging journey. I know I've only been back since August, but I've actually had this camera for probably 6-7 years, I think. So it's an amazing camera and I will definitely keep it and be using it, and it's definitely, but I think I probably need to have a think about what is the next vlogging camera for me to do, because like I say, this year you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention from me. So sorry. Right, I should probably start cracking on with my day. I need some honest feedback on this. When I do my intros are normally quite long. Like I'll sit in front of the camera between 5 and 10 minutes just chatting at you about what's been going on, like I just have done here. Is that too long? Do you think the video should just start straight away and jump into sanding a desk down and going into stuff? Or do you like the fact that we spend 5 to 10 minutes chatting and then we get into the vlog? Because I tend to do that in my intro and my outro, and then throughout the video is just everything. I just need all your feedback, so please let me know in the comment section. I love you so much. Let's crack on with this vlog before you block me. Please don't. So this is the desk. I am in love with it, but obviously it's got a lot of detail, so it's going to take me quite a while. I don't know whether to put like stripper on it, so I think what I'll do first is I'll see how like my orbit sander takes off any of this varnish, because I think it's quite a thick layer, and then we can get to it. There is a couple of little like chips and stuff, so like on this corner here, so I'll think about how I can repair that. The lighting's not the best in here, so apologies, I don't have a big light, but you can see like here. So I think what I'll do is I'll sand it all, and then I will go into, I think then once I'll get some like wood repair and stuff. So, but I just want to get it sanded to start off with. There is some coasters on this side, like little wheels, none on this side, so I'm going to take them off as well so it's level, because I can see it's a little bit wonk, but yeah, you can see all this detail here. It all needs to be gone, so I'm going to give it a go now and see how I get on. Besties, I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually don't have a clue what I'm doing now. So I bought some new pants and they're really thick and I want to take them up a little bit just because I don't want them to drag on the floor and, you know, get ruined at the back. The one from the 90s, you might remember the trends, maybe even the early 90s when the jeans were all soaking. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to take them up. I have this sewing machine that I bought when my friend's mum helped me make this cushion, and this will be going in my office, so already done. But that was the only thing I ever did with this sewing machine, and then I sort of put it away. So I decided tonight, I don't know what possessed me, I was sat here and I was like, oh my god, because I like having baggy clothes, particularly with the work that we're going to be doing with packing orders and stuff. So sorry if you see flashing, it's the movie that's on in the background. But yeah, I wanted to have something, I wanted to have like baggier clothes, and I love these baggy trousers, and I feel like baggy clothes are becoming a trend again in terms of like big wide trousers and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try, I've literally watched one YouTube video and I've gone, right, let me try and give it a go. I don't even know if this sewing machine's set up right. I don't know if this thread is where it should be. I can't remember. My friend's mum showed me a long time ago. So I don't even think it's switched on. No, it's not. And I'm sure there's a light. How do I switch on the light? Because I remember having that last time and it was really, really helpful. I don't think I know how to do that. No, I don't know where the light is now. You're probably looking at the screen, screaming, going, Sheldon, it's right there. And I'm sure it comes down from there. So if I was a light on a sewing machine, where would I be? And the answer, I don't actually know where I would be. I've not even plugged it in. Sometimes I really do worry about myself. The light's on though. I got there. I was like, I'm sure it wasn't that difficult last time. But yeah, I'm going to try and do this. So please pray for me because I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to give it a go. And the desk, so I realised quickly when I started that I need a good mask. So I thought, oh, I've not got a mask on, so I was standing, I could see the dust going all over the room. So I went to get a mask and I've just got one of the rubbish, to be honest. And I was like, So I've stopped. I've ordered one off Amazon. That'll be here tomorrow. That's like a really good one. So hopefully that will, that'll be here and will be good and I can crack on with it. And I ordered some like small tools to get in, you know, to all the nooks and crannies. So hopefully that'll work out. My little pin cushion. My friend's mum made that for me as well. Just where you put your little pins. She's so smart. She might be like, Sheldon, what are you doing? But I'm like, I'm trying. It would probably just be easier to do this by hand, but I don't know about, oh, I just need that to sit right, it's not flat on the floor. I don't know what it is, but is anybody else like this? But I find sewing machines really intimidating. So let me just get my wits about me. I remember she went forward and went back to get it good, so I'm going to do that a couple of times. I remember she told me to do that. Okay, well, I don't know if that's grabbing the back of that. No, it's not. Okay, now what would I do? If that was me, would I pull this thing? Lift it up. Can I pull it? Okay, but I need this out now. But now I don't know what to do. Right, I remember like sometimes we would pull. I think I've done something I shouldn't have, but I remember we did that on that little bit. Don't know if that's right now. Yous are probably all screaming this camera and I'm so sorry. That just didn't catch on the back end and I need it to so that it stays. So that went quite well, to be honest, but what I did realise is that I don't actually have black thread, it's dark green and these are black. So I don't know if you can see, but you can see a little bit of contrast stitching, which I'm not mad at, to be honest. But if it does bother me, I could just unpick it and do it when I get some black thread. But that was relatively easy. I mean, I don't know if they fit. That's a whole other thing, but I did it. So that's half the battle with number one. I'm just going to go in and fold all these over and pin this one up and see how we get on. I love trying new stuff though, and it was very spontaneous. Like I said, I was sat on the sofa and I was like, do you know what, them trousers have been bothering me and I want to take them up because I've not wore them yet, because I just thought I can't be bothered with them dragging, you know, even just a little bit where they get like just horrible. I think I'm traumatized from the early 2000s when I would have jeans that would just drag and then you thought it was dead cool. And to be fair, It's a bit of a vibe, but just not, I just don't want that vibe with these. And I got some tracksuit bottoms and the extra like wide. I'm loving, honestly, I'm loving the baggy vibe. But they're probably going to need taken up. I don't know if you can do it with that material, but maybe I'll give it a wee go and see. And I'm so sorry to anyone that's watching this that could be getting triggered by Sheldon, you're doing it all wrong. What I would love you to take what I would love you to take away from this is I'm just a boy and I'm trying. But I feel like I would really love to get into sewing and like actually be able to sew cushions. I would find it therapeutic if I was really good. Luckily when my friend's mum cut, I left the machine set up, so I just put it literally back in the box and everything was already set up. And she only lives around the corner. I'm sure she would come and help me at any point if I really needed it. But I was just like, I was lucky that it was already done. I've not really done anything. Even if I had black thread, I would probably, because I remember the thread and then you have to put it on the little, I don't know what it's called. But maybe we could do some videos sewing with Sheldon. Maybe not, because I would probably send a lot of yous over the edge and stress yous out because yous are probably amazing at it. And yeah, as you can see, I'm not amazing. But you know what? We all have to start somewhere again. All have to start somewhere. Watch, they're going to be, one will be like shorts and one will be like a trouser leg. I did measure them quite a lot, but I guess, well, there's only one way to find out really, isn't there? And that's just to do it. Right, so we're going to clip this in. And I'm going to get my little pedal. I feel so professional. To be fair, my friend's mum did say she would come round and we could make more cushions and stuff. I need to actually contact her when I've got some time. I just struggle sometimes, you know, to keep it straight. I always think it like tries to wonk off. Didn't sound healthy. I don't know what I've just done there. I probably scratched the hell out of my dining table and we don't want to be doing that. But let's... Can you believe that just tomorrow, I don't know if this noise is really annoying, but can you believe that I'm starting my business tomorrow? I think that's why I'm keeping myself busy. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm like, oh my god, let's do my pants. Oh, I got too brave then. Right, are we done? I think we are. I mean, I don't know if they're any good, but I, for one, am very proud of myself for even trying it. I'll turn them over and it'll all just, the whole fabric will just fall out. Let me just make sure there's no other thread hanging out of this side. No, there's not. And yeah, you can see it a little bit, you know, on the other side. I don't think it's that noticeable, because it's a really dark green thread, and to be honest, I don't mind a bit of contrast. So if anybody notices, I'll just say, yeah, I bought them like that. They're designer. Or not. Oh my god. Yeah, I won't do the tracksuit pants with that because they are, I think that'll probably be more noticeable with that type of material, but I want to get some done for them. So, and I love these because they're like cargo pants. As I say, look, you can see how baggy at the bottom they are. This lighting is so bad, I've literally just realised how bad it actually is. It's so cozy though. Right, I'm gonna go and see if these fit. been a long day. It's 5 to 7. So I've been out for probably about 11 hours or so. And oh my God, like to say we are overwhelmed, like that doesn't even cut it. Like we've been blown away by the support, by the messages, by the orders. And sometimes I just think, like, what did I do to deserve, like, to have amazing people around me? Like, even like my sister, just like, even little things like just sending a little good luck card. Like, I don't know, I felt all the love today. Me and Andrea were in the office and we were just like how's this happening? Like, it was just constant. So yes, I just wanted to take a little second to say thank you so much. Like, honestly, we have had the best day. We wanted to go live and we wanted to do loads of stuff, but we literally couldn't keep up with the demand of the orders because we were just constantly go, 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 go. And while we're just getting into the rhythm of that, we were just a little bit like, right, let's not put extra pressure on top of ourselves. So we just carried on with the orders, and we're already finding out like things that we need that we've not thought about. So we've tried our best, and like I've packaged pretty much every single order. They will all be with you hopefully in the next couple of days if you've ordered something. So thank you so much. I just needed to say that. I also just got a little Amazon delivery for some of the stuff that I'm doing on the desk, and I needed a hairdryer because I'm trying, obviously I've got my hair a little bit different, but the problem that I've got is when I wash my hair, I'll tend to try and just style it the way I can and I let it naturally dry. The problem with that is my hair will dry and it'll dry in place that it's sat, so I need to almost, and the reason I thought about it is when I was at my hairdresser's the other day, he wet it all, and then just before I left he put a blow dryer on it and he was just rubbing his hands through it and it looked so good, and I was like, do you know what? So I literally got that. It was really inexpensive. If you're looking for a cheap hairdryer, I'll leave it linked below. I don't think it's going to be anything major, but I don't need it. I don't have a lot of hair, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted to get that. Like I say, I love the fact that he had that, and when he did it, I was like, oh my God, I don't have a hairdryer. And I really need to get myself one. I'm just alone in this now, but I've just been looking, honestly, I've not even had a second to go through the comments on today's videos. I was scanning as they were coming through because I get notifications. YouTube is the only app that I will allow to send me notifications. That shows you how much I adore you guys. But yeah, sometimes as things were popping through, I was seeing what people were saying, that they love this stuff, and they placed orders, and I was just like, oh my God, I do need to. It might be tomorrow evening by the time I get a chance to sit down and actually go through them. And yeah, but we were absolutely overwhelmed. I was just like, oh my God, you guys are just amazing. So thank you so much. So the first thing that I bought, let me open this so I can show you a little bit better. I bought, so you know that I'm sanding down my new table, which by the way I am obsessed with, and I think you guys are as well from looking at some of the comments from before. So this is actually, so it's a sander that comes with lots of different little pieces, and as you've seen from my desk, it's got lots of intricate bits. So I want to actually be able to sand right into them because I want to take my time with it and make sure it's amazing. And then I also ordered these, which are lots of bits of sandpaper that can connect to this. So you've got the little pieces and then you just connect the sandpaper, and then I can go around all the little bits of detail. It's gonna take me a while, but that desk is 100% worth it. So yes, I don't know when I'll get an opportunity is to start that. Well, I've already sort of started, but I did say to you I stopped because I started and I realised how dusty it was becoming, and my mask that I had, I said in my last video, wasn't very good. So I wanted to order myself, and I do quite a bit of DIY as well. So I got myself a proper mask for what I do quite a lot. I need to be really mindful of this because I'm someone who, I got the glasses as well, but sometimes I'll just go straight with a nail gun and I won't even think about putting the glass on. I need to be better. So yeah, it was really important to me. As soon as I seen all that dust come off the table, I was like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. So I stopped the work, I shut the bedroom door or the office door, and yeah, I grabbed this. So I will be using that. And then talking of line, microphones, because I think it's good to have this connected to like me when I'm like maybe walking around the office and talking. Then you're not going to hear a lot of the background noise and all that sort of stuff. And it comes with a little case. So if you're just looking for a microphone, this works with your phone, or it'll work with other devices. So if you're looking for something, and what I liked about them, it was really important to me, is I wanted something that was rechargeable. I did not want one where I had to replace batteries. I don't have time for that. I'm not interested. But yeah, this, you can either just connect to a little lanyard or a shirt or whatever. And I think I could probably, I mean, I'm not going to obviously connect it now, but yeah, so I just got 2 of them, just because Andrea, she doesn't really get in front of the camera much, but she's got a microphone. I will get that out of her at some point. She'll be watching this like absolutely not. And then it just comes with the little receiver, so you can, if you're using your phone, you can put it into your phone. Depending if you're using like a camera, whatever you're using, there'll be a connection, I think. So just check if you are interested. But I'll leave this one linked below, and then you've got your little wind. So if you're outside and it's windy, this will stop that. I hate that sound. But yeah, I will take them to the office tomorrow. I'll put them straight in my bag so that I don't forget. But yeah, that was just a tiny little haul of things that I've got. Can you see this little vase? It's one of our new vases. I literally got home and I was like, I know I showed you them the other day, but let me quickly. I was like, there's no way I can't not have this in my house. Like, look at it. Look at the warm tone. And the thing that I loved about it is when I had unboxed them all and did quality checks and stuff on them, the pigmentation in them all is completely different to one another. So none of them, I don't know why I couldn't speak then, none of them are the same. They're actually all different. So they are just stunning. And because they're not huge, these are going to be perfect for coffee. I mean, I love coffee tables. I feel like it's always the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about styling. But yeah, like coffee tables, my bookcase, I might put this in my office. You've then got shelving, consoles. You could even have these in the garden. I don't know if I would leave them outside. I'll check to see if they are. Actually say it doesn't say whether you can keep them outside, but you know, like if you were doing a nice little brunch or something. And I would personally not put anything in it because I like that look just like that, but some people would have like faux flowers and you could change them up seasonally. And the thing that I think would look amazing in it is autumnal. Autumnal flowers would look amazing in that. So, but you could obviously change it up. But yeah, I was like, Andrea, I'm not leaving. I've had a hard day. I'm not leaving the office without this. It is coming with me. So yeah, I brought that home. I'll leave this linked below if you're interested. And I don't know if I need to. I probably need to look at the logistics and all the rules, but I'll mark it as an ad because I'm talking about my own brand. Obviously everything I buy, I know I've mentioned it before, I do all the purchasing, but yeah, I ordered that and I needed it. Well, I ordered them for you guys, and as soon as I came in I was like, well, I need that. So I'm taking it. Just look how cute looks. Just look how cute it looks there. Absolutely stunning. Right, I think I'm going to go and grab some bits and bobs. We're going to carry this vlog on. I've seen some comments today saying yous love the longer vlogs, so we're going to carry it on. We're going to be doing longer vlogs. You guys get what yous want. I'm not going to be over here and get in your way. And I like to talk. Right, I'm going to go. I actually need to FaceTime my little sister, Leanne, if you're watching this. I wasn't ignoring you today. I've literally been so busy. So I'll go and FaceTime you now, so don't be shouting. So I'm heading to the office, which is really random because it's 6:15 in the evening. However, I'm actually doing a live tonight over on my TikTok because let me turn them off. I want to, you guys have asked me to see some of the products in more detail. So I'm going to be going and doing that. So if you don't follow my other socials and you want to see some more of the details of the stock, etc., go there. And then also what I'm going to be doing is packing orders live. So anybody that orders anything on the live, I'll pick it and we'll get it shipped out straight away. I'm actually really excited to do it. I don't go live very often, but I thoroughly enjoy it when I do it. So yeah, I feel like that's the new thing, if I'm honest. I don't know if any of yous see or do or like watch lives of people showing their products and selling and stuff, but I feel like it is the thing that the kids are doing. And maybe I'm kidding myself when I'm trying to say I'm trying to keep up. I don't know. But I just thought it's another way just to show you and show everyone else that wants to see the products and everything that we have got. I need to put this window down. Jeez, it's warm. I'm so sorry if you can hear the noise. You can see how hot it is. It's, well, it was showing 20 degrees when I get in the car, and for this time of evening, that is really, really hot. I am not going to lie to you. But yes, I'm going to go and do that now. I said I would go live between 7 and 9, so I think that'll probably be the sweet spot for people that have finished work or put kids to bed, or, you know, sometimes that's just when people are starting to settle down for the evening and maybe have some them time. So I thought, let me go on and show you some little products and you can treat yourself. So yes, I'm going to do that. I am on my way there right now. And I don't know, I don't think much else has been going on, if I'm honest. I have literally been working, and we're still trying to figure things out, so we'll get there. We will get there. And because we decided to launch on a bank holiday, which I don't think was necessarily the best thing, but we really wanted to do it at the start of the month. But because it was a bank holiday, no one was picking parcels up, and we're like, why? Please. But it's stuff like that that we'll then learn to go actually. And to be fair, on the website it does say 3 to 5 working days for delivery, and today's officially the first working day. But every single parcel that we've had from launch date is all gone out. So yeah, it's just little things like that that we just need to learn, just to make sure that we're good with, and weighing the parcels and packing them in a particular way, because even just packing, there's a real skill to it and you wouldn't think it. I just thought you throw stuff in a box and like throw a couple of, you know, a bit of bubble wrap or some packing paper or some packing peanuts, but no, I think there's a lot more to it than that. But in terms of this weather is just, I know I say it all the time, I'm someone who loves seasons. Like, I genuinely, we're driving around and me and Andrea were out before and I was like, look how green the trees are. Like, everything's so clean and fresh, and I love it. And then as we go into autumn, I'm not even going to tell you how much I love autumn. I think you guys over here know how much I am an autumn lover. And if you can see in the back, I'm actually also taking the little bench that I made that was in my bay window. I'm taking it to the office and we're going to have the TV on that. You know that I did want to change that out at some point, and I can always bring it back if I want to change back to that. So we'll definitely see. But I wanted to just have it there. I wanted to have a change up anyway, so this is the perfect option. And we've got some gorgeous brown leather sofas in the office, because we've got like a little seating area, which I love. Like, as soon as I go into this, like when we've been working every single day, the first thing I do in the morning is I literally go in, put the TV on, put a movie on, and then start working. I don't like working in silence. I don't like feeling like it's just, I don't know, I'm not about it. So, and I feel like it just feels like I'm at home chilling and pottering around, and I love that feeling. So obviously with being a homebody, anything that gives me that home comfort feeling, I'm going to do. And that's probably why we're trying to make the little area of the office like quite homey. Obviously we've got loads to do now. We've got boxes everywhere. We've had box upon box upon box failures. That's been the biggest lesson that we're learning. Failure after failure after failure, but opportunity after opportunity. We're figuring it out. Every single time something pops up, we go, yeah, that's not going to work. Right, what do we need to do? Right, that's not going to work. What do we need to do? Then we're packing orders and we're going, that's probably not going to fit the way that we thought. And then we're taking orders and they're going, no, you've done that wrong. And we're going, oh my God. I actually said to Andrea before, I was like, are we ever going to do something that we go, oh my God, that was dead easy? But I guess that's the joys, and we're enjoying the part, we're enjoying messing up. Every single time we mess up, we just look at each other and laugh. We don't take it serious. We're just like, it is what it is. There's no point in stressing. Let's get to it, and we're just doing, we just get on with it. There's no point in us getting bogged down or getting bothered by stuff, because if we were like that, the amount of things that we've messed up already and we're only on day 3, we would literally, we wouldn't stop. We wouldn't stop being stressed out. We wouldn't stop being unhappy, and we refuse to do that. We just are going to be happy, and we'll figure it out. So every single thing that we've done wrong, we're learning, and that's how we see it. So, and I'm good with that. That's what we like to see. Right, I'm going to get all this stuff into the office, get ready for my live. Like I say, if you're not following my other socials, go and follow them. We'll be doing it a lot, and I think you will enjoy it. So I will speak to you very soon. I've got everything set up, ready for the live. Going to show everybody everything. So how cute! And just set all this up for me before. So guys, I'm so sorry about the angle, but you can see I'm still in the office. Look, we've got gorgeous brown leather sofas here. But yeah, I've just finished on the live, and it went so well. Like, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that, and I'm going to be doing it a lot more. So yeah, I'm over the moon. I finished about half an hour ago, and I've just tidied up a little bit, and I'm just sat here like you know when you're buzzing. It's half 9 at night. I've been working since 7 this morning, so it's been a really long day. But you know what? I've loved every single second of it. I brought the little unit. Please ignore the feet, we are going to sort that out. But yeah, look, we've got a little TV, we've got a little sofa area in the office, just because we're going to like have a nice rug here. This is going to feel like living roomy. It's going to feel like home. We'll have like little tables. It's just going to be just a nice little chill area when we need to just step away from packing and all that good stuff, and we can also work from here. Like I said, I've edited some of this vlog already. I was editing today while I was sat here. So, and you can just see we've got like post-its and everything. We've not even taken the cellophane off this wrapper yet, but the cellophane off we've got a little pin board. But I'll show you all these bits and bobs once we're like fully settled in. Right now everything's still chaotic, but it's been absolutely amazing. Do you know when you feel like you're living, you're dreaming, you're living things that you've always wanted to do? And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie to you. P.S. I'm so sorry, I'm a sweaty mess. I've been stood up for a couple of hours like grabbing stuff and showing all the stuff to the cameras. But yeah, I would be lying if I say I'm not super nervous, because I'm like, what if like it just stops, and because I feel like I'm living my actual dream. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but I feel like I'm just, oh my god, I am a sweaty mess. I feel like, you know when you're doing something and you're like, I feel like I'm saying like a lot, but I think it's because I'm thinking about I just don't want it to stop. That's it. I want to keep hearing feedback, what people are liking, what people are not, and what I can do to take it a step further. And like I say, I'm trying to be a little, like, think outside the box and do things like lives and show the products, because I think sometimes seeing it there, but also hearing what are the other things that you want to see. And also I'm really mindful, how do I balance the talking about the business and trying to take that to another level while still keeping me as part of this channel, and because I want to make sure that I come on here and I just talk about all the day-to-day stuff that we always talk about, and keeping it chilled and keeping it like quite relaxed. That's really important to me. So yeah, I've got a lot of things going through my head, but I think it's probably because it's all new as well, and I'm just navigating my way through it. And I'm sure anybody that's, you know, did something that maybe they're really passionate about, and they really care about, and they really want to be successful, that's probably just the space that I'm in at the minute. But we'll navigate it, we'll figure it out. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Like the live tonight, we got orders, people were loving this stuff, people were giving us lots of feedback on what they would like to see. Like the engagement throughout the live was incredible, and I want to just figure out how I keep that live, how I keep it moving forward. So all the stuff like that, And if there's anything that you guys think, please let me know. I don't know where I was going with this clip, but I feel like because I've come off such a high and like doing this tonight, I'm like, oh my god, I want this to be what I do forever. And I don't want that to not be the case. So I need to just keep working really hard at it. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm talking about it a lot, because this is what, like I say, I started work at 7 AM this morning. I left my house at 7 AM, and while I went back at 3, I was then back here 2 hours later. It is now 9:30 at night and I'm still not home, and that's cool. I love that, but I guess I'm saying it because this will probably be a lot of my life for the next couple of weeks, just while we get it set up, and maybe even for the next couple of years, and I'm good with that. But I promise you, this will not just be all I talk about. I promise you, we will talk about other stuff, and I'll make sure that I'm doing all the homey stuff and the cozy stuff. And you know, there'll be days where I'll go to work for a couple hours in the morning, and the rest of the day will just be spent with you guys. So I'll definitely be navigating it like that. That's really important to me. But yeah, I just thought I would come on and let you know how much I appreciate you all. And yeah, I'll check back in the morning, because I probably need to get home and get a shower and have a little bit of a chill before we get up and start again. We go again tomorrow. Let's go. Guys, I'm emptying the bay out. It's all going to the office. I'm keeping the lamps, they're going in my office upstairs. But the little bench that was here and the little footstools, they're going to our office just for some storage, extra seating, and a little bit of, and the unit obviously you seen last night had the table on it, so we love that. Getting it cleared, so I'm just going to leave this clear for a bit, and then I want to find the most perfect chair, nothing big, with a gorgeous floor lamp or a lamp on a little side table over this side, because obviously I've got this one here. So yes, but these little timers, I don't know if you remember, a couple of months ago I wanted to put all my lamps in here and the dining room on a timer, and they're incredible. I don't have to think about switching lights on, and then when it goes sort of like daylight saving time and it starts getting light, you just make these little ridges smaller, so you just literally push up another one, and that'll be like another, I think they're 15 minutes or half an hour. But they're so good, because I don't have to think about putting lights on and off. Not necessarily a big thing for people, but I don't know, I just absolutely love it. It makes me so happy, because I don't know, it's just the little things. I'm so sleepy today, but I need to shake it off, and I think it's just because I've not had a coffee, and I was obviously doing the lives and stuff a little bit late last night, but I had the best night ever, honestly. It was so fun, and now I'm up, I'm heading to the office, got packing orders to do. I want to finish editing this vlog, do all the bits and bobs that I need to do, because we just need to get, I know I said it before, but I just feel like I'm living in a little bit of a dreamland, and I'm waiting on someone to bust the bubble, and I need to stop thinking like that. It's not that I'm thinking like that because it's going to happen, I just really don't want that to happen. Does that make sense? I'm just really happy. So if you are looking for any interiors or anything, I will leave the link to Styled As, our business, at the top of, it'll be the first link there. Go shopping, go and treat yourself, go and buy yourself a little vase or a throw or a cushion or whatever. And I'll also leave my other socials linked, and like the little timer and all that sort of stuff that I talked about in this video, as always, will be in the description box. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.